Hello Aries, and welcome to your October 2025 tarot card reading. We are going to start with an oracle card to get a sense of what we're running into for this month. What type of planets will assist you. Thank your lucky stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. I love that message. All right. So we're going to go ahead and just roll into the tarot deck to get some guidance messages from our spirits and angels for Aries for October. Give that another shuffle. My cards feel a little sticky and jumpy. I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle again. So I prepared these decks before I meet with you to save some time, and then just a little quick shuffle is all they need, but these are proving to be a little stubborn today. All right. Here we go, Aries, for October. I love that. King of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Empress. I don't think I need to be so high. Let's get these down a little bit. So that's a good start. Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Wands. And we have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, still jumpy cards, beautiful, and the Ten of Cups. All right, so what do we have here? We have a little story going on, and I love that the King of Wands jumped out, literally, right? The beginning of this reading, because that's your energy, and I think you're feeling a little jumpy. So wands are passion and their desire and their ambition, and that's what drives you. I mean, that's your ethos. That's Mars, your ruler, kind of guiding you. And I also want to bring your attention to this Knight of Swords down here, because true to the Knight of Swords, he's always in a hurry to get somewhere. And of course, this is our air signs, which will be prominent. But I really think that coming out at the beginning of the month, pushing your goals and your dreams and your aspirations forward are going to be definitely on your mind. And by the way, that's going to be able, that full moon in your sign, October 6th, which is at the beginning of October, is there to assist you in doing just that, to get you revved up, to get you excited, to get you going and pushing you forward towards your dreams and your aspirations. So I do like that about it. Now, I know that this month is going to present some opportunities for you, and it looks like you have quite a few to choose from. But I want to bring your attention to this Two of Wands above this Seven of Cups energy. And the Two of Wands is really about making a decision. And, you're looking far and wide. These are wands. These are your energies. You have a plan, It might be just moving across new ground. You're holding the world in the palm of your hand, literally. And for some of you, I think you're debating on what that choice is, because it's crowning the Seven of Cups, which is a little bit more of a confusion, or maybe not confusion, but just not having the confidence in yourself to make the right choice, because that's what happens sometimes, and that's how we get confused. But I will tell you this, moving back to the Two of Wands, when we are faced with one path or the other, and of course, one decision, should I take this job? Should I move on? Is this the right move for me, for my family? Should I move out of, whatever that is going on for you, it's usually one or the other that you're being faced, because it's in the heart of your reading here. So this decision making is kind of holding you back here. And I will tell you that when choosing, regardless of what that theme is, we should choose the path that doesn't drain us, that doesn't drain our energy, and the one that inspires. And that's easier said, like, oh, how do we know that? Well, we do know that. When we stay in a lane because we don't want to make a change, because change is hard, change is difficult, change is expensive, all of those things, and we stay rather than to take the path that's provided in front of us, it's making a decision just to stay put. And maybe staying put isn't really what the universe wants from you. Maybe you have to really take this time out and assess this energetic, because it's here. The passion showed up. The desire is here. You've got a beautiful column, more at the end of the month, which we'll talk about, with the Empress, which is, of course, abundance, and a Four of Wands, which is celebration, family, love, togetherness. Then the Ten of Cups is a happy life. You're happily ever after, right? So you're going to thank your lucky stars. But before you can, you have some decisions to make. And I love how the Queen of Swords came in here too, because that's what swords are. Swords are decisions. There are thoughts. There are processing of information. They're truth. And so with the Ace of Swords, with the Queen of Swords, and with the Knight of Swords, it's saying, face your truth. Face your truth, Aries, because I think you know what it is. Now, I think when we talk about a couple of major planets that are really kind of affecting you, one of them for sure is Pluto. Pluto is turning direct in Aquarius, and this is really hitting your house of dreams and wishes. You hear where I'm going with this, right? This lucky stars. So Pluto turning direct back in, and of course it's in Aquarius, and it's in your 11th house of legacy wealth too. You know, the Empress, legacy wealth. These are your wishes. These are your dreams. This October 13th might be the catalyst for you to get things going. Now, again, we talk about the full moon, which happens before the 13th, which is in your sign. So it is all about you. October 6th really ushers in this independent, assertive, you know, all the things that you are, you know, the ambition and just the action oriented of it. Remember I said when we first started, you're really ready to go. You are ready to go. So as this moon is going to be supporting you, this full moon on the 6th, as Pluto turning direct is going to be helping you move towards your dreams, your aspirations, your long-term goals, these are the energies that you can kind of lean back on. Now, one other thing, well, a couple other things I want to talk about here because it's pretty obvious to me. Now, you have been hosting a couple of the planets from Pisces. Neptune had moved into your sign, then Saturn moved into your sign, and now they're both back in Pisces, which is a real big deal for everybody, Aries. And this is your moment, right, to do the introspective work that's needed, you know, so that you are making the right decisions. And really the introspective work for you is the truth. Sometimes we fool ourselves. It's not that you're not a truth seeker, but I think we sometimes gloss over things, you know, for the sake of other people or for the sake of some excitement. You know, the Seven of Cups here for you, Aries, has been a lot of exciting things because you're on the go. And when your life's not moving forward, you can be easily distracted and just kind of like reach out for that fun activity or reach out and, you know, go over here. You have that ability because you do like to be on the go. However, with this reading, if you can, you know, maintain some discipline, be truthful with yourself, you know, find the path that is energizing you, not taking away your energy. And some of these do sometimes because they're just distractions. You will be on your path because everything is really supporting all of these planets. The other one I wanted to talk to you about is Mars is your ruler, of course, and Mars is going to be in harmony with Jupiter on the 28th, the end of the month. And so remember I told you at the end of the month, this is where things start to come together for you. This is where it's coming together. We know that the Empress is what? She is the goddess of love and bounty and abundance and beauty and harmony. And this Four of Wands is celebrations with the loving circle of yours, right? Big events, weddings, anniversaries, monumental occasions, graduations and moving and, births and just, huge moments. And then of course the 10 of Cups, which I told you is the happily ever after. You're secure, you're safe, you're happy. You've kind of come through, all of the challenges that you had to meet along the way. Now that's what the Knight of Swords represents. There's going to be a couple more challenges before you get here. And you will thank your lucky stars. Now, the Mars-Jupiter, they call it a trine, so they're going to be in total agreement and close to one another on the 28th. It's really where optimism, success, this is all success, right? But you have to hold the optimism. You have to answer the call, be truthful, right? And you have to let your ambition out. Just go for it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You have nothing to fear. You have everything to be thankful for. You have abundance. You have success. You have a happily ever after. And you have this information coming to you to help you make the right decision to move forward and just to be in a state of gratitude and joy. I'm loving this for you. Let's get one more card, our spirit animal, to see what the parting message might be for you. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Beautiful. You know what? Be generous of spirit. Listen to your spirit for sure. You know why, Aries? A lot of times this stuff is ego-driven. This is wealth. This is material things. This is excitement. And sometimes it gets us off our path. So be generous of spirit with your own spirit. You have the lion spirit guiding you to your best decision for your highest good. Loving this. If it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you all balance, peace, and harmony. Take care now.